Hi everyone, welcome. It's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you today, as well as all 12 signs afterward. It is September 27, 2019. 27 is the Ace of Wands. It's also a 9, so 2 plus 7 is 9. So 9 is about endings, universal compassion, selflessness, and the collective consciousness, the hermit energy. But 27 is also the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about new passion, new creativity, new birth, conception of any kind of idea, of course sexual as well. And then we have the day adding up to 48, 3. 48 is the 8 of Cups. The 3 is about coming together, it's about siblings, it's about expressing yourself authentically, finding out who you are, and being in joy. But also the 8 of Cups is about walking away and going within to find that joy. So we have new inspiration and going within to find yourself, to become one with your higher self, with the collective consciousness. So the Divine Masculine read today was done at 10:14 a.m. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, 14 is the Temperance card of patience, and actually there was definitely impatience in the read today, so definitely a focus for the masculine on patience. It is Friday. Was there anything else? Definitely my power went out yesterday, and I actually went out to dinner with my brother yesterday, so there's definitely siblings coming together right now. Also, I watched The Wedding Party too last night, which was a comedy. So obviously there's September weddings going on right now as well. So both of those energies of reunions, siblings coming together, and weddings, all of that kind of energy is coming up now, especially as October approaches. We have a new moon tomorrow. That is 2:26, I think, my time, Eastern Standard Time. So going forward, there's going to be a lot more positive energy. So even though the 12 cards today isn't the most positive energy, I actually dealt the 12 cards for the 12 signs twice because most of the cards were reversed. So I just wanted to see if I could get a little bit better result. But I have actually both pictures of both deals. But it's still that reversed energy because we're going into the new moon. So it's going to switch a lot tomorrow with this new moon, as well as October 3rd with Pluto going forward. So, and especially with October too, because October is the 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, that positive energy going forward. And we started with the 10 of Cups today. So there's that 10 again. So the major arcana for the Divine Masculine today, and again, this is just the Divine Masculine today, but this is the Divine Masculine within the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Lovers is the one of the major arcana that came up right in the middle of the read. Transition, which is the Death card, is the challenge, and then Strength is the last card in the read. There were 3 cups, 2 pentacles, 2 swords, and 1 wand, so mostly cups, all about emotions, feelings, and heart-based things. And then we have the court cards. The only court card that was in the main part of the read was the Knight of Cups. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles as well, which is not a court card, but I often see it as the Sovereign. After the read is the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. And before the read, we had the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. So 2 kings, a knight, a queen, and 1 page, and then that Knight of Pentacles, which I consider an older child anyway. The message here around the code line here was domestic harmony and self-discipline for the masculine. And the numbers, we had triple 5s today, so major changes are coming, as well as triple 10s, all right? You can't get more change than that, all right? Triple 5s and triple 10s, as well as double 7s, and 7, 8, 9, 10 begin again. So we were really masculines focusing on the 5 through 10 to really focus on wrapping things up in the latter half of the cycle in order to go in to the 1 through 4 and then 6, which were the numbers missing. The 1 through 4 is the new life, the new cycle, and then 6, of course, is the lovers. So the code line here about domestic harmony and self-discipline. First, the other numbers. The code line number was 23, which is the King of Wands, from the 10, the 5, and the 8. Also, 3, 2, 2, 1 came up, and like I said, 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then also, at lesser so, was 57, which is the 3 of Swords, 78, which is the 10 of Pentacles, and then 5, 10, and 7, 10 also came up. And that can reference 51 and 71, which are the King of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles, the workplace. Okay, so about domestic harmony and self-discipline, the code line was saying to see Ma. So the mother's definitely coming in here, but also the Divine Feminine in her high vibration. The mother either the mother of the masculine or the divine feminine as the mother aspect of her in her high vibration with change to the nth degree in the transition dance of domestic harmony and self-discipline. This is coming together. Having integrated your own masculine and feminine and now learning the dance with your partner. Also to see the mass divine feminine destinies coming in. The change, freedom, Hierophant or Taurus energies to the nth degree in transit connection to the 8 or the dance within each, and then bringing them together. The C, like the ocean C, and then the letter C, so that could be the Christ consciousness, but also vitamin C could come up here. But to see the Ma or the Mass in the 17, the star, and the N was missing from that, so that was bringing up Jesus as energy as the star of the masculine, because Jesus is the masculine template. But the star of the show, the star of the dreams of the 5th, and the transition to the 8, and 5 to 8 is greased lightning, according to the numerology book of the Divine Triangle. So, and another triangle came up when I was looking up something today. It's the Research Triangle down in North Carolina. So wrapping things up with lover present. So instead of doing the work alone, being able to do the work around other energies and clearing the slate for energies 1 through 4, the beginning of the cycle, the union, and the 6 of the lovers coming together. And then a white bird flew by my window, and that was at 10:27, the Wheel of Fortune, and again, that Ace of Wands, which is today. So we start out with the 10 of Cups, which is reversed, all right? So there's an end of a cycle, whether it's family or emotional cycles here. We have the Page of Cups here, which was reversed. This is the Master of Wands, or Flames, which is the King of Wands. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles there, which was upright, and then this 10 of Cups reversed. So with the 10 of Cups reversed and those cards beneath, and I'm losing my voice a little bit, the family cycle, emotional cycle is over. When it's reversed, it's completely done. You're already into the new cycle. Rejected, vulnerable, crying, shy, the King of Wands reversed is tired and reaping rewards over isolating with kids perhaps, or time in the sun, energizing, exposing all, and coming out. Defenseless to Taurus, marriage, commitment, religion, establishment, tradition, the patriarchy and clinging to it, or their clinginess to it, near-death experience, or just dead tired, Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, and unhappy family here. The wounded warrior getting real and dumping what no longer serves, unhappiness, lack of satisfaction, inspiring the King of Swords reversed, or a child trying to inspire the King of Swords reversed to hear the call instead of deliberating about poor judgment and bad decisions that he made. Worst is over and bleeding out, time for bliss, but I'm losing my voice here, okay? This is definitely referencing the King of Swords reversed. The worst is over and bleeding out, it's time for bliss. That 10 of Swords is reversed, it's completely over. The swords are falling out, and that is the bliss state of the pain releasing. So time for bliss with the sealed divine feminine. The bull and lion can't get to them. Protected by Michael, Gabriel, Thoth, Jesus, and the Syrians, and horned animals, like unicorns. Sealed within the infinity times 2, dancing within. No worries about abductions and ET surgeries. They work on us here at night to help clear our wounds and upgrade our DNA. All loving and agreed upon already. The gate is wide open, little boy reaching up for mothering of the divine feminine. If divine masculine doesn't get it yet, the divine feminine and children definitely do. They can't get enough when the gates are open. The kids, especially young boys, are on the bandwagon. Mother lion and father bull don't know what to make of it. The divine feminine is helping to wrap things up and come full circle. The negative past with their twin or their childhood, their past lives, memories, and past returning or dealing with difficult kids. That's at 1050, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and that 10 of Cups. To find emotional fulfillment, especially within family. To find that ultimate family. Hanging a shingle, this is at 1051, so now we have the King of Swords. Hanging a shingle over bad decisions and poor judgment and non-judgment at the Y in the road. Grief, loss, regret, and shame. Feeling sorry for self and fear of change. Of letting go of the third baton to either run that fourth leg or start over with something else. There is no wrong choice, only resignation and determination to be authentically happy, the pursuit of happiness. Hanging a shingle over the pursuit of happiness, and then undercut by those who would come against you, them pursuing deliberations to keep you weak and under their control, keeping you at the Y in the road, the stone stuck in the middle of the rapids, getting hit by everything that comes through, sticks and stones and broken bones, dead fish, wet fish, fishing rods, and then bluefish, rays, and Jesus, of course, always appears when humans off course. Set yourself free, Mother Mary comes to me, pull Excalibur from the stone, and flow to unknown places as you fall down the river of emotions. Certainly better than being a rock that never rolls, or stone not rolling. Trust, which has everything to do with faith here in the Romance Angels, and religious factors beneath that, the differences between you, have faith. The hanging man is awake with new ideas, stuck openly, without peace, in need of rescue. The King of Wands reversed in need of affection and some mothering, but not by dark mother, letting go of red boots to embrace shades of brown, camel, and taupe, and butterscotch. Mary Magdalene buttercup yellow, with lower heels, more comforting than the high red ones that walk right all over you, with the family crest and the snake at her side, with divine masculine arms tied. Owner, slave, templating. Dark, heavy energy. Fields of fire needed to transmute this kind of energy. The conch shell, the dead bug, Levi Strauss, or Texas Ranger. Royal Taurus luxuries. Her owning you, a big deal to her. No one steals her property. She is very vengeful. The King of Wands reversed has had enough of the Knight of Wands, one-night stands, player ways, and her withholding to control him, or always telling him he's falling short, so he can never live up to her expectations. Whether this is mother, partner, or sister, it's all the same. Dark mother and slavery templates to break. Yellow is more evolved, solar plexus to heart as opposed to basic root chakra, safety and security issues. Red, that was at 1111, which is human 101. Financial discipline comes up here as 48, that walking away and going within for the divine masculine to find his own sort of financial discipline as opposed to what he's had to live by up till now. Beneath that was 87, all the synchronicities he's been seeing, and then the patient female Sag, fire swallower, with good Jupiter placement, will always get her way at the expense of the King of Pentacles reversed, losing money and status, or ungrounded by that energy at 1113, which is justice and death, the end. So he's ungrounded at least by this. Or the King of Pentacles reversed is the Sag, patient, fire-swallowing person doing this to himself. The Queen of Wands reversed is definitely a fire starter here, draining family finances and or legacy, and literally a fire truck started up right then on that line. So fire truck and alarms, ambulance energy, but I definitely heard fire alarms going on. So the Queen of Wands reversed, definitely a fire starter, draining family finances and or legacy, or dealing with loss of family member, or dysfunctional family, or greedy family with King of Pentacles reversed. And Page of Wands is upright, inspired by it all. The Queen of Wands reversed can be an impish child, adult child, or very smart impish child driving the Queen of Wands reversed crazy and costing her money. So it could be the child as well. And then the siren started up again. So there may be a mother and child who are both doing this, and that was at 1117. Justice and the star, like someone has to be the star. The Page of Wands, possibly in Florida, or wants to go to Florida, or in orange groves, or California perhaps, strategizing their next move calmly and patiently, or the Queen of Wands reversed, or Sagittarius child, just lost a ton of money at the casino, or playing pool, or chess, always ready for that next bet. So obviously someone has a gambling issue. Turtle hiding in the grass ceiling, or is that Chinese for glass ceiling? Tang dynasty and multiple wives coming up to clear. The Sagittarius child inspired and causing the Queen of Wands reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed to lose money, an unsure bet. Happy child, unhappy family. The Page of Wands leaves family to come full circle in pursuit of happiness, or trivial pursuit. Deliberating between sealed divine feminine and dark empress, financial discipline required in ending a family cycle. Cycle is complete and Page of Wands inspired, but the Empress continuously causing delays on purpose to keep the Divine Masculine weak at the Y in the road. And it's funny because when you write Y in, it's yin, to keep him in the feminine energy where he's weak and can't make a decision. That's at 1126, the Justice and that Page of Wands. Page of Wands is upright here, though. All the other pages are reversed today. Recently, for the masculine, is the Five of Pentacles. And in a Sirian Starseed deck, it's very much about an exile from the group. But their choice, perhaps, the Queen of Wands reversed, injured and left behind in exile, or both the Divine Masculine, King of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed in exile from family, Sovereign upright, and King of Pentacles upright in a really good... So the King of Pentacles in that underlying energy was reversed, but now the King of Pentacles is upright. So it could be two different Earth kings, or it could be the same one who was reversed with the Queen of Wands, but now is without the Queen of Wands and so is upright again. This King of Pentacles could be their partner or could be their father as well. The Sovereign is upright and the King of Pentacles upright, so that's like the King of Pentacles and the child or very young wife of Pentacles, them together. So someone's father may have a new wife, or that's literally the father and daughter, but they're very much alike. The Sovereign upright and the King of Pentacles upright in a really good position financially. The King of Swords reversed in the aftermath of sudden events, disaster, epiphanies of wealthy family of the King of Pentacles. He's reversed, like he's not in his truth, or he's just really off right now. Maybe he's just not talking, the King of Swords, or he's verbally abusive. And the Messenger of Truth is coming in impatient to heal and for dreams to come true, and that could reference the Divine Feminine. The Leo end are egos, strong or tempering the beast, leading the way to success and attention, good news, victory, and awakening with new ideas, and now aware of the Queen of Wands reversed and her intentions, living vicariously through a child, or teaching them a wealth-oriented, spoiled life, or overspending, or getting children to side with her side of the family that has a lot of money. The Page of Wands could be the one in exile, purposely so, a child away from a group with negative intentions. The foundation here is the Five of Swords reversed, the end of the war, the post-war trauma and PTSD. The King of Cups, though, is released from anxiety or prison and reaping rewards with the Queen of Cups also upright here. So the King and Queen of Cups are upright, and it could be a couple, but it can be siblings as well. It's really positive, loving energy, though. The center here is the Lovers upright, in end of a family or emotional cycle, on strike, being stubborn or refusing to move or work, or unable to due to disability, or just time to be still, or retire perhaps. After the war, lovers finally coming together, or just the Divine Masculine loving himself first. And that's at 1142, which is Justice and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups in this read is reversed, but the Lovers is upright. So at 1142, with the Two of Cups in focus, the Divine Masculine stuck in their emotions, still without peace, due to inequities in relationships or debts to be paid by Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, or Gemini, or debts to be paid back to them, or they were scammed. And the Empress reversed versus the King of Cups, where the Empress reversed is grounding and integrating an offer of love to end the battle or conflict or competition with the King of Cups. And often the King of Cups comes up as the father of the masculine when he comes up as the Emperor. All right, so the King and Queen of Cups, if they're parents of the masculine or the in-laws, may have retired, so they're all happy and peaceful here. But the Emperor is reversed. The Emperor reversed wants to free self to go to a Queen of Cups, challenged by transition of him changing into the King of Cups, that unconditional love, the awakened man, who's now jealous and sincere and refusing to give or receive love, feeling rejected, coming clean about abandonment issues, injury, exile, and being kicked out or left behind, destitute or homeless at one point. Scammed or in debt and impatient, losing temper. The homeless without intuition, so the homeless people that don't use their intuition, or secret passion, or this happened to him, being destitute or kicked out due to secret passion, or that his secret is out. And knowing all along, or unaware of the debt incurred, or a need to know more and not using his own intuition, So he feels the need to collect more information, perhaps hiring a detective, a PI, or just spying. Possibly scammed by his own family, cheated, stolen from, or the family went on strike, refusing to help him. The Emperor reversed out of control or ego death, free to leap with open heart to go to Queen of Cups, or Queen of Cups suddenly free from an Emperor reversed. Either way, the King and Queen of Cups are tied together. Father and mother, or sister and brother, out in the cold, disappointing. The Page of Cups reversed, spoiled child of the Emperor, or the Emperor reversed himself, a player or gets played, holding back passions and are falling short or falling apart. Coming clean, but is he fully disclosing the truth? Feeling guilt, the Queen of Swords reversed, shaming him in a marriage, or the Queen of Swords reversed Taurus person who's verbally abusive or giving him the silent treatment, or just not being their authentic self, or the Emperor reversed and Page of Cups reversed, or the Page of Cups reversed comes clean to the Queen of Swords reversed, spiritual or divorced, person that he hasn't been talking to, or the two left out in the cold were the Knight of Wands reversed and the Page of Cups reversed, two children, at grandparents or parents or aunts who just kicked them out until they come clean about what they did wrong, or have to go back and live with the verbally abusive Taurus with fire in their chart. Now, for the masculine, is that Knight of Cups reversed, without love. Leo and or egotistical person with attention and success, walking away and within to find the missing piece of themselves. The truth of the King of Swords, who is moderate and inspired, and the Queen of Wands, who's now upright in the read, spreading the news, or getting a child to do so, of the Emperor reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, resting, praying, connecting in 5D, and burdened by Sagittarius drinker or potion maker, or divine masculine is all three. The Emperor reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed, and that Sagittarius drinker potion maker reversed. So they can be all three separate people or all him. The Emperor reversed, out of control, abusing their power. The Knight of Cups reversed is jealous, insincere, and refusing to give or receive love, or just feeling rejected. And impatient drinker and potion maker who loses their temper, unable to express their deepest feelings and vulnerabilities, to the Queen of Cups, who's now freeing self from the ego, the masculine now freeing himself from the ego life, inspired to break up with Leo and or egotistical person, or his own ego, and this is all at 1209, the Hangman and the Hermit. In the aftermath of sudden events, or of Leo strong-arming him, disconnecting from chaos, addictions, codependencies, the Magician embodiment of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a problem here, especially Sag or Scorpio, or Aries, Leo, Sag child, a product of the King and Queen of Cups. Prodigal son, perhaps, or divine masculine has been caring for his sister and his sister's child or children, or the Page of Cups reversed and Page of Wands are breaking up with Leo, Aries, or Capricorn or Scorpio, or the Capricorn and Aries abandoned, or Capricorn Knight of Cups reversed turned their back on them, and the Emperor reversed sent them packing. Can be a lot of sibling issues being resolved here, especially after a parent's death. Two siblings may get closer. One sibling may feel left out. Another could care less, and another wants to dote on all of them. Or in other words, they're the one who wants to take care of everyone because they have that, victim caretaker mentality. Okay, so the King of Swords truth may be just. The King of Swords truth is that he might just be saving for a child and walking away while the Queen of Wands spreads the news. The Emperor reversed lover, who's been grounding and integrating an offer of love, now ends the battle by freeing himself, challenged by the transition to the King and Queen of Cups, both being in love. The impatience and debt, homelessness or Gemini, challenged by Scorpio or death. Expressing feelings, energetic exchange, or a heated one, blaming each other for a debt or scam, a turn of fate, things slow, especially for those who were showing off or conceited, spoiled or rejected, vulnerable, shy, or the Page of Cups reversed and the Page of Wands upright, are inspired by the downturn, seeing the opportunity to come clean about sneakiness or wrongdoing. Soon is the sovereign in a turn of fate, or timing is slow, and they're done aligning with their desires, all lined up and ready to go, after overworking or no longer working for the Queen of Swords reversed. And that's when my son called with some good news for him. So there's definitely good news coming, you guys. This week is definitely going to be a turn of energy. And definitely the devil came through in a good way, though. So very Capricorn energy. So devils and blues and bulls came up here. And the triangle. And then going back to my read, the sovereign, independent, not working with the Queen of Swords reversed and the King of Wands reversed anymore. With the King of Wands reversed offering a new life elsewhere, even to a Taurus or a marriage or an establishment or a church. Magician and the Queen of Pentacles, sealed divine feminine, open to move or travel, but delayed or stuck now in chaos or roadblocks. Could be some devils on the warpath, but in a good way. The magician who wants to make all your dreams come true, alchemizing the Queen of Swords reversed and the King of Wands reversed, and making gold. So these negative people, it's like some of the children or your siblings maybe coming through and inspired by all the crap, and the divine masculine can be inspired by all the crap that's going on around them as well. But someone or even a child is teaching the parent how to turn the nickel into gold. So how this child alchemizes the Queen of Swords reversed, who's really negative or verbally abusive, and the King of Wands, who could have a really bad physical temper, or is just really angry, or just tired, or sick, or ill, and how to change all that negative energy and make it into gold. A teen daughter may not be talking to parents, now independent, but slow going and aligning with their own desires. Maybe they thought it was going to be easier than it is, now being independent from their parents. And the Devil's Warpath came up 11:11, and then this with the teen is coming up at 1:13 at the Magician and the End. Manifesting Magician embodiment and going into a new start, okay? Going through the portal. So we turn the pages 140 of the Magician and the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is reversed in this read today, so there's a lot of vulnerable energy there. The Queen of Pentacles is paid to give the truth about suffering. So someone may offer to pay them to give them the truth about suffering or the purging cycles. And the King of Wands reversed, sick, drained, or angry with the Page of Pentacles reversed, or angry with themselves in need of help to learn, or needs money or an opportunity at least, but so tired at night, or with cancer disease, as I'm losing my voice, or a cancer person, or just subconscious, dealing with the subconscious and feminine energies a lot. Okay, so the family, with the family, there's either a family or emotional end. Vulnerable, King of Wands reversed, reaping rewards without their family. Completely emotionally detached. Post-war, cycle complete. Judgment is not in his favor. Trust comes up, is all about faith. And remember, this is coming up, judgment not in his favor, but it's before the new moon. So there definitely could be different outcomes as we come into next week, if your judgment doesn't come out till next week. So judgment not in their favor today. Trust, have faith. New love and grieving, loss and or regret of the Empress and darker Empress. That's referencing for the masculine as the feminine and the karmic, and sneakiness and coming clean. Out in the cold, abandoned, exile, homeless and hungry. The divine masculine's worst fears coming true. Lovers challenged by transition and death, dark night. Sovereign expressing feelings and exchanging energy, as I'm losing my voice again here. There's a lot of different people who need to speak their truth. It's not just one. And energy, exchanging energy with the Knight of Cups reversed, who's jealous and sincere and feeling rejected, refusing to give and receive love, with their eye on the prize of getting through the worst of it to the light at the end of the tunnel. The King of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles upright. A family ending in exile alone, the Page of Wands comes full circle. Post-war PTSD, lovers rejected, jealous and insincere, challenged by death, dark night of the soul, and the transition portal that's wide open right now. The gate is wide open. Grieving, purging, independence, or sovereign who is strong and coming clean, expressing arrows of love as the tiger with the eye on the prize. New love and ending to suffering. Okay, so there's definitely a lot going on here with this read. There's a lot of kids involved, parents involved, different parents involved. So it's not only the masculine and the feminine, but this reads specifically for the divine masculine. So the divine masculine, his parents, the karmic parents, the family, the kids, the sisters and brothers, the friends, the business partners. It's kind of like all a big mush here. There's a lot of young energies, whether that's the inner child of the masculine and the adults around him, because if it's siblings, there's definitely a lot of child energy that will come up, or having to do with their own children as well. Definitely one child is leaving, whether they're just leaving the nest to go off to school, or had sued for their own independence and so is now leaving the nest. Or it can be about kids going back and forth between parents, like whoever they were assigned to, the kid running away to live with the other parent because they don't care. So there's a lot of that energy. And now we're going to go to the 12 signs, but I'm going to show you the cards of the read first. And then we will go to all 12 signs. All right. So the underlying energy is that 10 of Cups. It is reversed energy. Recent past. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I was running before the read. The 5 of Crystals in the recent past is like the Pentacles. And then the 5 of Swords is there underneath. That's also reversed. And there's where you have the King and Queen of Cups upright. And I'm losing my voice there. They're upright, but it's post-war. There's some PTSD here still. All right, so we have the center of the read here is the Lovers. You see the rainbow colors. The challenge being that transition portal, and you see the gate wide open over here as well, okay? So you have the transition portal wide open. The other underlying energies, the Knight of Cups reversed is there with the tidal wave of emotions being kept under wraps. Scrolling over here on the bridge to... that could be the Delaware River Gap was just coming up for me too. There's your near future. That Sovereign, that's the 9 of Pentacles card, which is 9 of Crystals in this deck. All right, but they're independent and upright. The masculine going through grief, and it could be grief of losing a child because they moved out, or divorced their parents in a sense. Around the masculine or how he's seen is that Risk card, which is reversed, so coming clean or just still being a little sneaky. The blocks they need to clear is that 8 of Wands, which is upright. So a lot of feelings are being expressed. And then ending up at the Strength card with the Tiger, though. So for me, that's all 3 fire signs. Going into the 10 of Wands, that Strength card's upright. The 10 of Wands is upright as well. The burdens carried up those stairs. And then we have the King of Swords reversed and the Queen of Pentacles upright, ending up on the moon up there. For the 12 signs, we have the underlying energies up top. The Hangman up or reversed or awakened is at the top there is Aries, and then it goes across to Pisces all the way to the right with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and then summary cards, which we'll get to in a minute. But I'm also going to pull more cards. We have the Kipper deck, and at least the, I'll probably do Thoth too. I like doing the Thoth deck too. So, okay. So we have underlying energy starting 5th card down. And I'm actually going to show you the spread that I did earlier, just so you see it. It's on my phone, so hopefully you can see it pretty well. All right, so this is the read I did earlier, so you can get the cards there. And I'll look at it too while I'm doing your cards here. All right, that's what came up earlier. And this 5th card down was the 2 of Wands upright, and now it's the 2 of Wands reversed. So I'll let you know as I go what the cards were. So this is about, upright is about choosing the path. The left, for me, is the new, the divine feminine energy. But reversed can be feeling like you have no options, but it also can be that you already made the decision about which path to take. It's just you haven't started on it yet. So it could be just, wrapping things up in the interim. Then we have above the water sign, because this is water, air, earth, and then fire. So this is water with the 5 of Swords. Air has the moon, which was just at the end of this read. And then earth has the Queen of Cups. And fire has the 9 of Cups reversed. So that's a lack of satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. Fire had 8 of Wands reversed before. Earth had star sign reversed. There was some depression there, but the Queen of Cups is upright now. And then we had the King of Wands reversed for the air signs, which now is the moon, the subconscious energies. And before was the 4 of Wands reversed for the water signs, which is now the 5 of Swords. either, you know, waging war with the feminine energies of the subconscious moon, or just literally adamantly standing in their truth now and allowing people to walk away if they don't like it, but they're being a little bit harsh about it still. They're not coming from a heart-centered place. So, as we get into this, we're going to start with Aries, but first I want to pull some the Kipper deck and then the Thoth deck as well. So everyone take a deep breath. So for everyone watching The Best and Highest Good of All Is Concerned, this September 27, 2019, for the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned, filling the empty spaces with only beautiful organic love and diamond light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so this is for all 12 signs, Aries to Pisces, September 27, 2019. Aries to Pisces, Aries to Pisces. Okay. So we have Aries is change, along with the Hangman awake. Taurus has official person, along with the Three of Wands reversed. So going back to the past or living in the past. Then we have Gemini has the pathway. I love that card. It's the Queen of Swords, so she's in her power today. Cancer has toil and labor, along with the King of Cups. All right, so King of Cups is being a loving man and working very hard, or that may be a child of the loving man, or someone they're married to, or a sister possibly, anyone around them really, or it could be their employees as well. So we have the Thief here for Leo. Leo also has the Six of Swords reversed, stuck in their emotions, and Virgo has the Privileged Lady, along with the Eight of Wands reversed though, which is also, was at the top of the fire sign. So there's a connection to Virgo and the fire signs with not expressing feelings. So there might be someone who is fire sign with Virgo in their chart, or vice versa, who's not expressing their feelings. They're just holding back until it's time. And then Libra has the House. They also have the Five of Pentacles reversed, so recovering from being left out in the cold. And then we have Scorpio with a message of concern, but the Seven of Wands standing up for themselves. Then we have Sagittarius with a message also, could be sealed with a kiss, but they have Ten of Swords, which is upright, so that's still some betrayal and very painful ending for Sagittarius with a message. Not happy about it. And then we have Capricorn with occupation. So it could have to do with a job, or something is occupied. The Hierophant is reversed there with the Queen of Cups on top. Sorry, I have a mosquito bite. I just started feeling on my leg. I'm scratching. I haven't gotten a bite all summer, really. It's kind of funny. Just realizing that. I guess that's why I'm itching my bite. So I'm letting you know that message that, you know, we're more in harmony with Mother Nature, because the bugs aren't biting us as much as they used to, because we were so sweet to bite. So we have Capricorn here with the Hierophant reversed, which can be just spirituality, something outside the box, other than tradition or the patriarchy or anything having to do with establishment, or it's a divorce. Or somebody could be leaving their job too, because the occupation there. Then we have Aquarius with the courthouse. And we have the Seven of Cups there. There definitely could be somebody's dreams they want to come true at the courthouse. Whether it's dream of your license, a dream of your getting married, or dream of divorce, whatever it is. Someone's seeing synchronicities everywhere, or heaven in their eyes. And then Pisces, we have imprisonment with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So losing money or dealing with family loss, maybe a family member, maybe imprisoned or going to jail. There's definitely some more there at the top for water signs. And then a card for everybody is the empty family room. Okay? So feeling alone or happy to be alone, you know, when there's been a lot of people around all the time. And then we have the Lovers. I just like to pull another card when it's just like an empty room. So there's definitely Lovers coming up there, which is really beautiful. And I pulled another card. It's the Fortune. So we're going to end it there. The bottom of the deck is the Mature Woman and the Main Male. So that can definitely be masculine with their mother. Someone might have some health issues, or it could just be ascension symptoms, Or this could be the masculine and the feminine, or the masculine and the karmic. Really, the woman could be anyone, but this is like the divine masculine, the main male. But someone's feeling in bad health. We have 31, which is the Five of Wands, the Magician, and the Lovers. So this could definitely be the lover, whether it's the karmic or the divine feminine. That's the underlying energy there. And then we're going to go to the Thoth deck. So everyone take another deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Okay. All right, one more shuffle. This is for the Thoth deck. So for everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? This is for September 27, 2019. Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs. Aries to Pisces. Okay. So this is for Aries. We have art, which is like the Temperance card, right? Yeah, 14. So it's like the Temperance card, but it's art here. And then we have the Taurus card is adjustment, which is the 8. This is like just the Justice card, but it's reversed. So injustice. So someone thinks something is not fair. Then we have Gemini with peace, but it's reversed. There's no peace here with the Two of Swords. Now that the new information has come through, there's no peace. Normally for me that it wouldn't be called peace, so I wouldn't have the same answer. But because this is called peace, there's no peace here. Or maybe too much peace. All right, so then we have Cancer has success, which is 6 of discs. Yep, so 6 of pentacles, but success for this deck. And then for Leo, we have ruin, but it's reversed, so that's good. It means the worst is over. It's the 10 of Swords type of card. Then we have Virgo is the High Priestess, but reversed. So that can be either not using your intuition or a secret passion, or the secret's out. All right, and the Queen of Cups is up top. And then we have Libra, the Ace of Swords. So the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth regarding the house and the moon. Then we have Scorpio with Dominion, which is reversed. It's the Two of Wands reversed, which we had the same thing here at the bottom of the deck for everyone here. So this is the same reversed, Two of Wands reversed. That's Scorpio. So they may have made a decision already. So they may not have dominion yet. They may be in transition, so that might be a good thing. Then we have Sagittarius. The Tower is reversed. There's the Tower. The Tower is reversed for Sag. And then for Capricorn, we have, this is for me, the Wild card, which is really good. That you get your wish, basically. I don't even know what that card's supposed to be, but for me, it's the Wild card. All right, so then we have the Aquarius, which is love, which is like the Two of Cups. And then for Pisces, we have the Queen of Discs, or the Queen of Pentacles, but she's reversed. This is what she looks like upright. Okay. And then we'll pull a card for everybody, and that is the Prince of Cups. That's like the Page of Cups. It's like the Jesus card. Unconditional love. Very innocent. Is there one more for that? And then we have Futility, which is like the Seven of Swords. There's a risk here. All right, so the child taking the risk in love, but that's really beautiful. We have the Knight of Wands after that coming up. All right, so we'll leave that, just those three, since we did 3 in the other deck as well. So we have Indolence at the bottom of the deck, which is like the 8 of Cups. Walking away, going within. And then we have the Prince of Swords reversed here. So it's like a Page of Swords reversed, which is not, that's like bad news or spying or someone who's very immature saying really mean things or rumors, all that kind of crap. So that's the Page of Swords below the Indolence. So someone, because of this energy, maybe just keeping to themselves. All right, so that's along with the Mature Woman and the Main Male. And then we're going to clarify all of them with the mini Rider-Waite deck. So we're going to start with Aries. Let me just shuffle these a little bit. Take another deep breath. There's definitely some heavy energies here. They're not all heavy though, but there's a couple that are heavy. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with Aries. We have the Hangman reversed, change, and the art card, which is like the Temperance card. It is the 14. So it's about awakening or new or a good idea, or it could be someone with a big head as well. But there's change here. Someone might have gotten a new car, so they feel like they have a big head here for sure with a new car. But also awakening to their creative side and making a change, maybe selling a car and getting more into their artistic endeavors. Maybe leaving an expensive place in the city for something that's more creative and allows them for less stress, you know, and more openness. But definitely could just be awakening. This definitely could be a surprise where someone got gifted a car here, or it's like the chariot driving up, like, right? So your knight in shining armor comes up and surprises you. But this has to do with that patience, the angels, and the alchemization of these energies here using art. So let's see what that comes up with. And this could be just someone making a painting of a car, or the city light, the cityscape. But there's definitely change here. All right, let's see what else is coming up for Aries. What do we have for Aries? Why do we have art, change, and the Hangman reversed? All right, so it has to do with a home or family or a celebration or a surprise party maybe for a Leo. And it could be a child as well. So it could be a surprise party for a Leo child, or a surprise message of love or offering of love, a surprise engagement party, or just could be home celebrating with mother and child, you know, that kind of thing. I'm definitely getting some kind of celebration though. And then there's two kids here too. They may be like, you know, doing all the work welcoming people. So they're in separate directions because they're helping mom out or whoever out with the party and welcoming guests. All right, a lot of kids. So it looks like a kid's party. Look at that. Definitely a kid's party, guys. You never get all those kids in a row. All right, there's definitely someone throwing a birthday party or some kind of other kind of celebration party, but there's a lot of kids involved regardless of what it is. And someone might have definitely gotten a new car. I'm sorry. Might have gotten a new car, might have gotten a piece of artwork, and just were surprised and are really happy. So that's really nice for Aries, actually. Maybe the child, though, they were unhappy beforehand because they didn't know they were getting surprised. Or they had the surprise and they're not happy about it. It's not what they wanted, so they're being bratty about it. But I was getting all upright energy there with the kids, so it looks really good. Okay, so let's see with Leo. Leo has some stuck emotions there, unable to find peace because there's a thief in their midst, or they feel like a thief. And then there's ruin with the Ten of Swords reversed. So it's not ruin, right? The worst is over. The swords come out as a bliss state, so they kind of feel like they feel like they're stealing something because they're feeling so good about the pain coming out, the ending. They feel like they don't deserve that good feeling. But they're still stuck in their emotions about it. That's Leo. So there's some lack of satisfaction, unhappiness at the top. That also can be arrogance. So with the surprise party, that Nine of Cups reversed could be a child who's being arrogant, or maybe the parent of the child who's all about, you know, looking better than all the neighbors. They could be arrogant as well. So for Leo, the worst is over regarding a thief, or maybe just feeling like you got away with something. But it's like they can't accept that it's over. They're still stuck in the emotions of this feeling, even though the worst is over now. Like it's that PTSD thing. So Leo has the King of Wands reversed, so it can be a male Leo for sure that's highlighted here. And coming together, so there's really something positive here, but they're still not in that positivity yet. They're feeling guilty about receiving such a beautiful thing. All right, so this could be about two masculine energies. So it could be two men. For me, it's usually whatever's depicted it is, but it could possibly be a feminine who has masculine energy. But these two are not talking. And these two in the middle could be two people totally different than this. They could be getting married, and these people don't get along at all. Or these two are not getting along, and they're trying to come together here. So again, this can be a ceremony where they have to be in the same place and they don't want to be. Or these two are these two people, and they're trying to just be pleasant to each other at a party or whatever. So it could be a child's party. It could be that party of Aries. All right, so this is for Leo. So the Leo and this one here, the air sign, are trying to be pleasant with each other for whoever these people are, whether it's them or somebody else. And then there's a child reversed here as well, siding on this side. So this person's child may actually side with this person here. Okay, so these could be brothers. So the child of this one is actually living with the uncle because they are mad at them too. All right, so it just depends on what the situation is. But there is something really positive here too, whether they're just trying to make nice for the environment they're in, for a party or a family house or around the kids. Making nice, the kids definitely want some balance here for everyone to share and be nice to each other, all right? To share, and someone has to lead the way. Someone has to be the first to let go of their pride, okay? And then we have, this is about completing a cycle, but this is also sharing with the sealed Divine Feminine, all right? So people who are, this is about Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine coming together here, and so, but they're divided, like, the two sides are not getting along. Whether the two families are not getting along or the people around, none of them wanted the twins to come together, so they're mad. There's kind of mixed energies there with the Leo. But there's a lot of positive energy over here. Because as we go here, regarding this 2 cups, these two are reversed, but then we have these 4 cards all in a row. This is really beautiful. This is very much energy of the Divine Masculine coming to the Divine Feminine and bringing all of her wishes and dreams come true. Okay? So whether that's the Leo or the Leo is opposed to it all, it could be either way. I'm not getting a whole lot of feminine energy here. But you can factor that into whatever your situation is, for sure. Okay, but for Leo, the worst is over, even though for some people they're feeling PTSD about it. So this is Sag. They're still in the worst of it. With a message and the Tower. So avoiding disaster, or this is in the aftermath of sudden events, disaster that happened, and getting a message, a betrayal, or a very painful ending, unhappiness, arrogance, lack of satisfaction. So I think that Sag probably has it the worst here of the fire signs. Okay? So this has to do with unhappiness. This is not joy. This can be anything from addictions and codependencies, overindulgences, to gossip, third-party situations. Also, no social life, no joy. Being antisocial, in recovering from being in exile from the group. This is why Sagittarius is struggling. But they have this person who's actually helping them, because they're very loving and kind and intuitive, and this is an earth sign at the top. All right, so Sagittarius may have this person helping them out. It could be an earth sign or a Cancer person who's very loving and kind and generous, or this could be a Divine Feminine who's just sending energy their way to help them recover. And that came up for me yesterday. Okay, so she may be trying to clear energies of this Queen of Wands reversed, who's trying to keep blocks up around the Divine Masculine. This is exactly the situation I presented yesterday. So this could have to do with Sagittarius here. And again, they have the 10 of Swords upright, so that's definitely them dealing with the painful ending. Then we go to Taurus, the 3 of Wands reversed. So it's all about the past. Official person, and then the adjustment of the 8. It's like the Justice card reversed. So this is someone looking back at the past, going back to the past, or living in the past, or going back to get something or do something, whatever it is. There's some kind of official person that they have to deal with in an injustice or divorce situation. So this is for Taurus. So let's see what else is coming up for Taurus. But again, for the earth signs, we have the Queen of Cups at the top, which may be a very positive aspect for the earth signs, that they have this help nearby, okay? Because it's very loving. All right, so for Taurus, we have letting go to make repairs, amends. Someone might have restitution to make, but it also could just be not having a lot of money, but be willing to spend some on repairs to a house or for kids, or, you know, just little things, or to make amends with someone you hurt. Okay, so this is the 5 of Cups reversed, getting over yourself, getting over feeling sorry for yourself, or just getting over real grief that you've been grieving, or feeling loss, regret, guilt, shame, all of that, but it's getting over it now. Either running the 4th leg of the race or starting over. And this is like letting go of everything to make amends. All right, dealing with dysfunctional family or big family money loss or abundance loss, or lost a family member, or just got exiled from that family. This is what Taurus is dealing with, trying to make amends or make up to the family, or the family has to make amends to the Taurus. They're getting over themselves though. All right, this has to do with getting back to work, getting back to the daily grind. Even though this is really hard and feels awful, you still have to get back to taking care of things every day. Okay, and this can be definitely when you're in dark night. It's very hard to think about your practicalities and getting back to work every day and doing what you need to do. But this is again about gaining balance, and this is about someone still grounding and integrating an offer of love that's still being offered. And that's definitely twin energy. And an offer of love also can have to do with children as well. So that's coming up for Taurus. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this could be, she could be in reverse because she's just gone through some kind of breakup with their partner, and she has the kids, but it's difficult for her to deal with them while she's going through all the depression that she's going through. So that's for the feminine Taurus. There's a lot of money loss here, but you have to get back to the daily grind no matter what. No matter how you feel. So someone who's not used to working and has to work is kind of that energy too. They have to get up and go to work no matter what. There are kids to take care of, okay? And you feel better once you get up. You'll feel better, okay? Once you get moving, it's definitely saying you have to get the kids up and out. You have to get up and get a job. And it's time, you know, once you get out in the sunshine and get moving physically for work, you'll feel better, okay? It's like, don't make everyone else, these people do everything for this person. This person's not, you know, or they're just feeling bad so that maybe the kids are trying to help and do more. All right, so that's energies for Taurus. Then we have Virgo. Virgo is the 8 of Wands reversed with the privileged lady and the High Priestess reversed. So like I said, this could be a privileged lady who's not using her intuition because she's so used to getting her way. Why would I have to spend time doing that, right? Someone who doesn't express their real feelings, though, so she obviously has some issues underlying all of this. Also could be that there's a secret passion, or the secret is out, and now she's embarrassed, so she's holding back her feelings, like she's saying, you know, there may be rumors or gossip, and she's feeling disconnected, out of place, and not wanting to express her feelings about it. So let's see what comes up for Virgo. Why do we have that? With the High Priestess reversed and the privileged lady, and not expressing feelings or negative feelings. Could be negative rumors and stuff like that. Okay, so this is coming for Virgo. Surrender, rising above, already aligned with desires, or not working at all. Things are not working, and letting go to fix things up. So this could be connected to, I think this was Taurus, right? So this could be overworking or not working, or whatever you're doing is just not working. Also can be fully aligned with your desires, so you no longer have to do all that work. You can stop now. But this is rising above in surrender, maybe not sleeping at night, overworking it, and now have to stop. But you can stop because you're all aligned with your desires, and now you can at least spend a little bit to start fixing things up or make amends to other people. This is Virgo. Okay, this, and again, getting over yourself. whether it's loss or grief, regret, shame or guilt, or just fear of change. This can be just fear of change, not letting go of that third baton, right? For fear of the unknown. But it's about finishing what you're doing or starting something new, but don't stay at the Y in the road. Don't stay with your hand on the baton, because then both of you are going to fall down with the baton, right? So there's some issues with family or money loss here also. So when we have the Queen of Cups is at the top for all the earth signs. No matter what difficulties they're going through right now, they have a lot of emotional, beautiful support there. So it's very important to remember. There is surrender here too, so that's good. All right, then we have the Hierophant reversed, occupation, and the wild card. So again, this can be breaking with the patriarchy and doing things your own way, spirituality, but this also can be a divorce or a break from a job of your occupation. This is the wild card. So your wild card opportunity may have come in so you can leave a job. So this could be the boss. So the boss is unhappy because the co-worker's leaving, or the boss is leaving and everyone's dealt the wild card because they don't know what's next. So let's see what else is coming up for Capricorn, and why with the Queen of Cups at the top as well. All right, so this flipped up by itself, but we'll pull some more cards. This is about synchronicities, having lots of options, but there's one that stands out for sure. Is that a red flag, though, because it's a wild card. It's unknown. But it looks good. Don't question it too much. Go with your instincts. What does your intuition say? Here we have someone reaping the rewards of heaven in their eyes. They have all these options, but they have limited income. So they can't do them all. Or they have this one that they want, but do they have enough to get that one option? And there's definitely a lover coming up here. So this is for Capricorn. They found the one, but they're not feeling worthy to get that person, because they're thinking, do I really have enough to do that? Okay. But meanwhile, both lovers are imprisoned because this person's not making a decision. They're feeling unworthy instead of having faith. So this is Capricorn. This could be the Emperor. So the Emperor could be the Capricorn who's out of control or sick or passed away. Or this could be someone who's in ego death and feel imprisoned by it. This could be this person, or this could be someone totally different than this person. So this person could literally be in jail. And this could be the lover of the Capricorn in jail. A masculine lover. Unless it's a really super masculine feminine. Not. All right? But there's definitely, this is the problem right here, is not feeling worthy. Everything else is beautiful. Synchronicities, heaven in your eyes, opportunity. And lover upright. And here we have an imprisonment of the Emperor. So it's either your lover's in prison or imprisoned by vacillating because of unworthiness issues. There needs to be this person in ego death coming forward to offer a new life to someone. Okay? And it looks good. So it's all, today it's like all about getting past your fears going to this new moon. Gemini has the Queen of Swords upright with the pathway with the beautiful butterflies, but no peace here. But it's the Two of Swords reversed, so maybe coming to terms with things, but still not peaceful. Or maybe it's too peaceful because she's by herself, right? She needs to have some people around. The path may be beautiful, but it's a lonely one. And that's what I'm getting. But this is positive, especially at night, because we have the moon up top there for air signs. So Gemini might just be struggling with the loneliness at night, but everything's good mostly, okay? All right? So again, there's some kid energy coming up here for Gemini. So who had all the kid energy over here? Was it Leo? Can't remember if it was Aries or Leo. Anyway, but it's the same cards coming up for Gemini. So this is very happy celebration, home, whatever it is, being strong. There's even children involved. So it could be a surprise party for kids. And this could be Gemini coming up as how it feels like when everybody goes home, like because they go home to another home. Like especially if you're divorced and it's the mom who does the party for the kids, but then the kids go back to the father's house afterwards and they feel all alone. Okay. There's kids party here because it's definitely here. So Gemini might be at the same party as the other one. But when they're left alone, they feel really alone because no one's there anymore. All right, so we have Libra has the Five of Pentacles reversed, so it's recovering. whether it's financially or in a practical way. It doesn't have to be finances, but it has to do with a house. And the Ace of Swords, the truth. So the truth about somebody might have got scammed on a house that needs a lot of work, or they knew it was a money pit, but they sold it to him anyway. Or they can't get rid of a house that they're trying to sell, or recovering alone in a house, alone with the truth in this big old house. So let's see what else is coming up with Libra. Libra with the moon up top. So again, it's about trouble at it's not the new moon because it's the moon upright. So it's at nighttime, the full moon energy, the subconscious energies. Just feeling moody perhaps, or, things coming to light. So we have the Page of Wands reversed, the Six of Pentacles upright, and then the Six of Wands. There's 2 sixes here. So, and we have to do with the house. And the house is all about home, family, and community. Sorry, I'm dropping my cards here. But recovering, this is somebody who's uninspired, frustrated, maybe kid having temper tantrums, their needs, but someone's definitely sharing and giving to others. They're sharing with a difficult child or an adult who's acting like a child on this side, and then on this side, they have to take care of everything else, like at work. So it's like, divided, but keeping the balance between home and work. And this is recovering at work, because at work someone may have been exiled from work, or may have had to fire some people, or people quit. And so it's been a real struggle to stay balanced between work and kids, because someone left or was fired, or the boss left, and there's some kind of big issue at work as far as destitution or abandonment. Okay, so whether it's financial or just abandonment, injuries, whatever it is, some kind of court issue as well. But this is someone getting balanced, whether difficult kids or not, or just their own frustrations and lack of inspiration at the moment. They're doing what they usually do, sharing at work, leading the way to completion or the sealed divine feminine, or a trip around the world, or maybe a block party as well. Okay. Can be just hanging out by the pool as well, floating around. There's really beautiful energy again here, though. Okay, moving towards the divine feminine to make all their dreams come true. After getting all this stuff in order, after, a very difficult time at work or with a house or both. The truth coming out. So the truth comes to light. And then we have Aquarius. Aquarius has the Seven of Cups. Synchronicities seen, options. What do you choose? Can you be sure about the unknown? Use your intuition. Heaven in their eyes. The courthouse and love, 2 of Cups. So someone could be getting married at City Hall. Okay. Or getting divorced at City Hall and then having options. So let's see what else is coming up with Aquarius. There's definitely a coming together here of 2 connecting. All right, but there's a painful ending here. This is in line with Sagittarius. So Sagittarius and Aquarius may be connected, but this is a surrender, or just giving up. This could be someone giving up a very painful death as well. So I'm not getting the death card per se, but it still can be. The moon is at the top. Might have been a long, painful ending for someone, and they've surrendered. Or just surrendering in a painful death or a painful ending of something, or betrayal, doing the surrender, rising above to get in alignment with your desires and stop overworking before you kill yourself. Okay, to let go. It's okay to have less than. You don't need to have more and support everybody else so that you can have this. This is about being happy with what you have and take care of yourself first, as opposed to letting other people run you ragged or kill you, at work. This is about getting over yourself and dysfunctional family and just doing what you can handle. It doesn't matter what they say, okay? An offer of love, grounding and integrating, if this is the one you want. And there's beautiful energy, whether it's kids or divine masculine, divine feminine, twin energy for sure here, okay? Somebody might be going to the shore too, since that just came up. So that was Aquarius. Then we have the water signs with the Five of Swords up top, which isn't great because that's about waging war or just adamantly standing your truth, but no heart-based truth. So we have the King of Cups here for Cancer, toiling and laboring with success. So this could be employee, this could be the King of Cups, really hard work, or this could be someone who works for them or with them, a child or a spouse who works. But success with the Six of Pentacles because they feel like it's a balanced relationship. So that's Cancer. So let's see what we have for Cancer. And why do we have the Five of Swords at the top? All right, these definitely want to come out. All right, so the reason why Cancer has the Five of Swords at the top is there's some funny business going on. So someone who works for the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is Cancer. There's somebody who works for him or a child, but someone's stealing or cheating, and he wasn't aware of it. He thinks everything's really good and successful, except someone's been stealing from right underneath his nose while he works really hard. Somebody's stealing. All right, so there's some foolish activities, definitely stealing, lying, cheating, stealing, and literally stealing from an angel, right? Someone who's really loving and kind and works really hard. So whether the King of Cups is stealing, he's upright, so he's not stealing. There's someone around him who is at war with him. And it looks like an employee. It could be a partner or a child who's working with him as well. There's a lot of success there, and someone's jealous, and they're waging war by taking what they think they're owed. Okay? But they're lacking faith here. It's like scrambling to get something before it's gone, or get revenge with someone, or someone taking what they can before they get fired, or before they quit. It's definitely some kind of, it doesn't have to be work because there's like nothing that says work here, but we do have the toil and labor. But that doesn't have to be at work. It could be at home as well. There's definitely someone stealing, whether it's a child, a partner, or somebody at work, because there's a very successful atmosphere, so people think they can get away with it because you won't notice. Okay, so that's Cancer. And then we have an ending here. There's a death of an angel. So someone may have passed away. Okay. And it's like someone who can connect with the dead. Whoever passed away knows what's going on. So there's some kind of psychic messages maybe coming through to catch this person. Or maybe that's what someone wants to do, go to a psychic to get information about who may be stealing. But there's definitely transformation here. This just could be the dark night of the soul. And this could be Sagittarius and Scorpio person. We have Aries here as well. All of these energies dealing together in a group. Or literally, this is this person going through dark night of the soul and lacking faith right now. Someone needed to stand up for themselves in an ending situation, or going through the 4D bridge with a lot of crap. There's muck on there. There's dead people you're walking over in the 4D. It's not an easy bridge to go over. Okay, but you need to stand up for yourself while doing so. And then we have the Five of Swords there reversed. So it is letting it go, ending the war by just standing up for yourself. That's all you have to do. And there might even be an apology as well. Scorpio, standing up for themselves. So it could be between Cancer and Scorpio. Message of concern, and then that Two of Wands. Either feeling like there's no options or already decided which path they're going to take with this message of concern, standing up for themselves. But this is like double the trouble because Scorpio has the Five or the Seven of Wands, which can be a little bit aggressive there. And then we have the Five of Swords up top as well. So why does Scorpio have this aggression energy here? Okay, so this is Scorpio. All right, so it's just a message and standing up for yourself without options or already chose your path. So it could be between the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So that could be the energy between someone who's standing in their truth really harshly and another person standing up for themselves Or it's the same person in that energy, along with now getting a message. I'm not getting anything negative here, though. I think it's just people trying to stand in their truth and stand up for themselves, but no one's really taking action. Like they've already chosen their path. This is someone, the loyal servant, who's offering their help to children or to Leo or to sunshine, whether they like it or not. This person's reversed, ungrounded, or, you know, is all about the money, and they don't like that this person's helping others. Or this person's just ungrounded or shy, so they're coming along with this person to learn how to do this. Okay, but we have beautiful energy coming together here. These could be two kids coming together in the sunshine to hang out while the mother's not doing well today, or against her wishes. Could be employees as well. But I'm not really getting so much as employee stuff. There's a message of concern here. So the mother might be worried about the choices these two people are making. These two could be partners as well. And so this person may be friends with this person, but not this person. But there's a lot of happiness here. But then we have the Ace of Cups reversed. This person may feel pushed to their emotional limits or just crying tears of joy that this person's finally coming together with them. Someone from the past. So there's like a reunion between friends that they haven't gotten together in a long, long time. And now they're able to come together. Maybe someone's moving. There's a message of concern, though. Maybe there's a lot of competition for something. Maybe they chose a path. Like they counted their chickens or eggs before they were hatched. And they're not sure yet what's going to happen. But either way, they're really excited. There's some good news here. The Queen of Pentacles is ungrounded about whatever it is. She might have lost some money by the knights coming together, or the kids. The knights could be two fathers coming together with the kids, with the son in the middle. And she's losing money by them doing what they're doing, so she may not be happy about it, or she's just staying home because she doesn't feel well. This is the Ten of Pentacles reversed for Pisces. Pisces feels imprisoned by loss of family legacy or loss of a family member. The Queen of Discs, so this is the same Queen of Pentacles reversed that Scorpio has. So that could be someone who's got both in their chart. This Queen of Pentacles is not in a good place. Okay, she feels imprisoned or is imprisoned either way because of loss of family or family money or legacy after a war, because we have that war up top. So I think Pisces is mostly affected by that fighting spirit there. Why do we have this for Pisces? All right, so Pisces in surrender as well, trying to rise above, aligning with their own desires, maybe overworked where they're working right now and has to leave, but is worried about money. Okay, so that letting go to fix things up, or maybe find a different job. Whatever they're doing right now may not be working, or they're just done overworking because they've now aligned with the desires they want, and are surrendering to rising above whatever financial loss there is here. They are definitely getting over any loss. Yeah, here's the family issue with the same thing that Scorpio was dealing with. I think. And somebody else had this issue too. There's a lot of financial loss here. But Pisces is dealing with it. They're rising above. They're getting over themselves. They're surrendering to it. It could be someone around Pisces as well, because there is hope here. Look. It doesn't have to be the big wealthy family. It can just be something that's beautiful. A beautiful home, a beautiful family, beautiful celebration, a party to go to, and a new job, perhaps. Okay, that's more reasonable. Like you can deal with this job. Or maybe you have a job at home. Or maybe someone wants you to marry them. And you have to ground and integrate that offer of love. Okay, there you go. Definitely some twin energy there of love. Or that could be children as well. But again, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed coming up again, which was coming up for both Scorpio and Pisces. So there's some ungroundedness there. or just sorrow or loss of money or loss of family. And this just takes time to get over. That's all. So that's for Pisces. And then the bottom of the deck now is the Ten of Swords, which is really having to do with Sagittarius there. Let's see what else is coming up down here. So I showed you the summary cards for everyone. So everybody had these 3 cards. The Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, so taking a risk in love, new love, or this is a child taking the risk, and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups taking a risk together. That's beautiful. So we have those, and then we have these. They're beautiful too. The family living room with the lovers. So now everyone's cleared out. A new lover can come in, and great fortune can ensue. This is really beautiful, guys. And that's also Page of Wands, the Devil. The Devil came up today, but that could be in a good way here. And then we have the 21, that everything's complete, the world. So then let's go over these last cards here for everyone. So fire sign would end on the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So someone might be quitting a job or had to fire someone from a job or just having issues at work, not getting along, or a third party through work. And this is no options or having chosen your path already. Earth signs summarize on this as implementing a plan about how to now go forward with what money you do have. Air signs about maybe can't sleep, headaches, or purging, up at nights, or crying, sad about something, suffering. And then that's air signs. And then we have water signs of getting over yourself or any grief, loss, regret that you've been experiencing. So altogether, it's like quitting a job, implementing a new plan on how to go forward with what money you do have, worried at night, stressed up, crying about whether it's going to work or not, and this is then getting over yourself. The Queen of Wands, maybe learning how to go out and get another job, and she's actually up right now and doing well, and she may be with children, or she may be coming together with her twin. But I don't see a masculine here. It's just the kids in the garden. It could be thinking about their twin and having that energy, but also can be just the Queen of Wands, single person with children. And now she's split up from relationships. She has to take care of the kids on her own. So maybe a lot of fear at night about did she do the right thing and implementing a new plan. So here's somebody releasing themselves from their anxiety in prison, or somebody gets out of prison. Somebody is free. Somebody did get out of prison, whether it's a real prison or anxiety. They're free suddenly. All right? So sudden freedom and open heart, whether it's the Queen of Wands or whoever it is who left their job. There's definitely like a split here, whether it's a split from work or split in relationship that's combined with work as well. But somebody's free in a very sudden way. But there's really major, tomorrow's the new moon. I'm telling you guys, the energies are going to really shift this week between that and October 3rd. Okay, so make sure you drink your water, get your rest, and get outside and do some exercise. It always makes you feel better. Rise and be love, guys. Be joy. Bye. Rise and be love.